Okay, so last month, Mr. Criminal Activity, which is a fantastic channel by the way, made a video about why griffin cannot exist in real life, which I kind of agree to because they cannot, but then I still want them to exist. So let's just make a animal with the help of speculative biology, without which can fly without breaking any laws of biology, and looks like a low accurate griffin, or maybe as close as it gets. So for the body, I'm taking body of a pterodactyl because these things can grow as big as a giraffe, Quetzalcoatlus, and they can still fly. So yeah, as for the lion's mane, I'm just saying that it is happening because of sexual selection. Because hey, if peacock can have such a fancy tail because of sexual selection, then why not? As for our head, let's just say because they want to break the bones which was available after KPG mass extinction, dinosaur bones. They did to something which can process those such bones. So yeah. Also, why a beak of a bird and head of a bird? Well, remember, parrots have beak and their beak can crush the hardest nuts possible. So why not? Which it is true. So yeah, because parrots have such a strong bite force for their body, I'm giving it the head of a parrot because it needs to crush the bones in order to get some nutrition after the KBG mass extinction. As for and also because the small finger, the ring finger, the small pinky finger in these creatures can grow really large in order to form the entirety of the wing, and can be even taller when compared to the length of paw to shoulder, even surpassing it. So let's just say there was a rather drunk person who saw this creature flying and thought the spike on the back, which are actually the pinky fingers, the small fingers, are actually a separate set of limbs, and thought it to be a hexapod and not a quadruped, even though it is. As for the skeleton, I'm making the head rather large because these things do have rather enormous skulls. Legs are rather small because most of the heavy lifting of walking and flying is done by the chest and the arms. Speaking of which, the arms are robust, the chest is robust and has a keel like that of a bird because of once again convergent evolution, and so that it can fly a lot more easy.